Who is George Soros? And what is the connection between George Soros, if there is any, and an attempt to bring down Adani Enterprises? We all know some time back there was a Hindenburg, an American short seller, which is of course funded by many other organizations and individuals, including Bill Gross, an investor. It's also alleged that behind Hindenburg's research and all its expose of Adani Group, George Soros was behind it. So who is George Soros, and why Hindenburg research brought down that expose on Adani, in which it was alleged that Adani Enterprises, led by Gautam Adani, is a con of the century? Was there any truth to it? And what is George Soros' agenda for India and many other developing countries for doing this kind of thing, if there was any involvement as alleged in many media reports? The real reason drugs, medicines cost so much and do very little to improve our health, preventive health, not after someone falls sick. What is the reason why medicines cost so much? Welcome to the South Asian Insider Weekly. This is the presentation for this week's issue, and these two topics, George Soros and what is the cost of real drugs, medicines. These are the two topics, main topics of our this week's newspaper. In addition to that, there's another important topic we discussed. Nikki Haley fired a salvo at Kamala Harris, the Vice President of the United States. She said we cannot afford another 4 years of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. That is also important story this week. We have another story. Many American firms are now reluctant to invest furthermore or deleveraging from China. Why is that so? There are many groups, American groups, which are saying the environment is becoming hostile every passing day, week, and month in China. That's another topic for this week, the South Asian Insider. I'm Charanjit Singh Tint, Editor-in-Chief and Publisher of the South Asian Insider Weekly, and your host for ST with ST, Straight Talk with Charanjit Tint. Another important topic. One of the main housing finance companies in India and its owners, Vadhavan Brothers, who are lodged in jail in New Delhi, in prison, have been offered and have been receiving luxury, ultra-luxury treatments. It's alleged in few media reports. These and many other important topics are covered in this week's The South Asian Insider Weekly, which you can log on to our website www.thesoutasianinsider.com. You can read our e-paper, you can download e-paper, you can see the updated news, and you can share feedback with us. This podcast is available on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Twitter, and many other social media platforms. We look forward to your suggestions every week, how we can further improve the quality of this South Asian Insider Weekly, your beloved and my passion newspaper. The paper has been in existence for 21 years. It takes a lot to publish a small community newspaper for 21